Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorials, I'm going to be showing us how to make Bubu with Asoke Neck line. Okay, as you can see, I've already done that. I've already cut out the body pattern for the Bubu dress, of which I know that many of us we are already aware. For those that are new to my channel, new beginners, I'm going to be dropping a link of how I got this dress pattern, how I cut the dress pattern. So let's go into the tutorial. So what I did was that for those that are new, let me just explain. I cut out the back leg line first, because I'm going to be using the tutorials, using the front line to illustrate the tutorials. What I did was to take my leg line, which is 3.5, as you can see. Then I went down with 1.5. Then I did a curve to cut it out. Then from the shoulder line, I took my bust measurement, the bust shoulder to bust, which is 13. As you can see, is 13. Then from there, I also took the waist measurement, which is 22, and from there I took the hip measurement, which is 24. From there, I started inserting the bust circumference. The bust circumference I had, this is the bust circumference. I inserted the bust circumference. I had 11, so I needed to add 5 inches to it. This is my bust circumference is 11, and I added 4 inches to it because it's a Bubu dress, so that I will have allowance. Okay. Then I went to the down also. My waist circumference is 12, and I added extra 4 inches to it, so we arrived at 17. Then the hip measurement, my hip measurement is 10. So like I said before, the hip line, the hip circumference is 13. So I added 4 extra 4 extra inch allowance to it, because of the Bubu that we are making. We want it to be very, very free. Then I took this 18 inches that we are seeing here, 17.5 inches that we are seeing here. I took it all the way down to the bottom. The waist circumference, I took it down to the bottom. So that's how we arrive at it. Okay, so the length of the dress is 58. Now let's quickly go to what we have for today. So because we are done with the back side of the dress, we are going to be removing the back side and be working on the front side. So for the front side now, as you can see, that I've already measured out the length line that I have, with the same length line that I have for the back line, 3.5. So we are going to be making a V neck shape. So we are going to take this measurement to that point where we have this 3.5. Then we are going to mark out 9 inches. Okay. So for the neck, for the front neckline, so this place is 3.5. Then from the edge there, you measure the opening, the front opening of your leg line. So I'm going to be marking 9 here. Okay. From this place that I marked, I hope you guys are seeing it. I'm going to be taking 1.5. but you know that this place, this fabric is folded into two. So when I take 1.5 here, when you open it, it will now become 3. You understand? So this is 1.5. Then you just join it together, 1.5. Okay. So from this 1.5 now, you just join it down to this 3.5 that we have up there. Okay. And now we just open it. We cut it out. As you can see, this is what we did. So we open it, and this is what you're going to have. Okay. So now we are going to measure it out, because we are going to be cutting out the Asoke fabric to form the band around it. So what we will do is that we are going to measure it out. So there's different way you can do that. You can first of all go to the sewing machine and sew the two, the back and the front together, or you do it the way I want to do it now. It depends on the easiest way you can do it. So you will place it together like this and measure. You understand? Or rather, you just do plus or minus. You understand? As you can see, I still went ahead to join the two sides together, the back and the front together. So now I'm going to be illustrating how we are going to cut out the band for the neck. So I will be okay. So for us to be able to get the measurements of the band around the neck, and you can see the neck like that. We have already joined the front and the back together. Just for us to fold it into two like this. We fold it into two like that. Like that. You see? Just fold it into two. Then you take the measurement round. This one will be easy for you. You just take it round like that. We are starting from the back to the front. So as you can see, it's 13.5, almost 14. Okay. So now you remember that we have 1.5 here. So you take that one into consideration. So what we are going to do now, we are going to put this fabric aside. Then we are going to be working on this Asoke. First of all, you measure out the 14, I mean the 13.5, but we are going to be taking like 2 centimeter for, so we have 14 centimeter here. We added 2 centimeter for allowance. Okay, so we are going to be cutting that. Then before we cut that one, we are going to be taking the 1.5. What we did now, we folded this one into two, taking the 1.5 into consideration. We're going to mark out 1.5 here. You understand? So you mark it out there. Then I'm going to be using 2 centimeter for the band. Okay, so we're going to mark out 2 centimeter. Okay, let us say 2.5 centimeter. So you mark it there. So what you will do now, you now join it down to this place. Then you cut it. When you cut it, mind you, are going to be cutting out this one in 2 places, because we are going to be using it on the neck, the round neck. So now we are trimming out this one. Measure out another one. okay, for us to have two. As you can see, we've gotten the two piece. So what you're going to do next now is to take these two pieces now to the sewing machine and just sew. You join them together from the middle. Okay, just sew, join it together from the middle there. Okay, I will come back and show you. As you can see, I've already joined them together at the middle there. So when you open it like this, you just see that the neckline is already ready. So what we are going to do now, we are going to open up this one again. So what I just want to explain to you what the next thing to do. There is it. Okay, as you can see that. So what we're going to do now, we are going to go into the sewing machine and sew, attach this one to it like that. So you turn it. So obviously when you bring it out, it will be like this, kind of. Then fix this one inside. You now attach this one round. Okay, so just like that. This one goes this way, this one goes this way on the same machine. Then you sew this one around, get to the end like that. So this is actually what you're going to get at the end of the day. You attach this one to it, you attach this one to it. So I will come back and show you the finishing touch.